Hello everyone, it's Janice here, and I know it's been a while. There's been a whole lot going on, and I'm currently in Salmon, Idaho, and you can see it back there in the background. And I think it's the Salmon River that's down there, and this is the Salmon Valley. Anyway, I'm on a road trip. 2 months ago, I moved out of my apartment and I put everything in storage so that I could fulfill a dream. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. And so the name Internet Marketing Nomad, which is the name of my business and my channel, is very fitting right now because I'm really being a bit of a nomad. And from one day to the next, I'm not really... nothing is set in stone where I'm going, where I'll be, for how long I'll be there. It's hard to say, but I'm headed in the general direction of Utah. So this is my 5th day on the road. I haven't done any updates in quite a while for several reasons. One, I was just so busy moving. And then I was also house sitting and pet sitting and trying to organize my storage space so that I would know where things are. And I did take a little bit of a break from the internet marketing because, to be honest, things have not really been going fantastic. 5 billion sales has just completely... I don't know what to say without getting myself in trouble, because I already got myself in trouble with them. I sent the ad manager a lengthy letter expressing my feelings and opinion about what was going on, because my ads, well, one of them, I knew why it was, it kept failing. I know why it failed compliance, and that's okay. I was quite happy with it being downgraded to just a regular ad. As for the other ad, I worked so freaking hard on that thing to try and make it compliant. I had it compliant for everywhere I thought I had it to be compliant, and it still failed. And you know why it failed? I got a letter saying, a message inside of 5 billion sales saying that my ad wasn't in English. And I'm like, what? It is in English. And everywhere that I've advertised, all the countries that I am advertising to speak English, even if it's not their first language. So who's going to click on an ad that's in English if people don't speak English anyway? So anyway, it failed, and that's, so I was like, what the heck? And I for 2 weeks I was trying to get a hold of my ad manager, and he was not responding. So I got pissed off and I expressed my feelings, and it didn't go very well. It didn't go well for me. And basically I got a pretty big slap on the hand and told that they were gonna, basically stop running my ads. Long story short, and I have some other videos that I recorded. I was really, really upset about it, and I was so worried. I thought they were, based on the letter he sent me, I thought he was going to try and get money, like a lot of money out of me. I can't go into that in this video, but one day I'll post up something. But anyway, and they also told me they were going to monitor my YouTube account, or my YouTube channel, because I told them I was going to come on here and tell the world basically what I thought. So, to be honest, I'm being kind of careful right now. And all I'm telling you is my ad failed compliance, and it's been downgraded to a regular ad. So I have 2 regular ads now, which is fine with me. But I've noticed that the last ad that I worked so hard on making my pages compliant has not had any traffic for, my gosh, probably, I think almost a month. So I guess I don't know if they just shut that one down. The other one has had only a couple of clicks, so it might still be getting traffic. I'm just going to have to check my tracking to find out for sure if it's had any in the last the last 2 weeks, because I haven't checked my tracking for a while. But anyway, that's it about 5 billion sales. And I would love it if you would comment below in the comments if you've had any success with 5 billion sales guaranteed sales ad at all. And I honestly, I think you're pretty much better off just with a regular ad anyway. At least you're you don't have to worry about compliancy so much, and they guarantee 1 million clicks. So why not just let it be downgraded? But I'd certainly like to know if anybody has had success with the actual guaranteed sales ad, and you know, how were you able to pass compliance? Oh, the other thing I was going to say too is the manager said that, yeah, that message that they sent me in my back office was the wrong one. So, and that they emailed me another one explaining compliance. Well, I never got one. So, Mr. Adman, if you're watching, I never got the email. And I also told you that in my messages, but I never got the email. I'm not getting any emails from 5 billion sales, and I've had no new messages since I failed compliance. They told me that my ad was in English. So guys, there's something wrong with the system. I don't think they want to admit it, and they keep changing things, which they are entitled to. They're allowed to change the terms whenever they want to. It says right in the terms. And every time we log into the site, we're basically, we are confirming that we agree to the terms. So I recommend you go through them and read them word for word, because you might be surprised at what you missed, because I missed some stuff. I read it, but I missed it. So anyway, that's it about 5 billion sales. Let me show you a little bit about what I'm doing right now, and then I'll let you go. This is my van. I am traveling in my van. Let me see. So this is, oh, my microphone cord is so long. Anyway, this is the back of my van where I can access, this is where I keep the stuff I don't need to access all the time. You can see my stove, and I have all my cooking things and extra camping things on the left. I've got my Reflectix things for blocking my windows at night. I had a shower today. Well, it's not really a shower. I had a bath here in the desert, right out here in the open. Yep, there's some people camped over there, but I haven't seen them pop their heads out for quite a while. But yeah, so this was my shower station. I shaved my legs here. I washed every crook and cranny. And I got to tell you something. There is something about bathing in the outdoors that feels so frickin' good. The only problem is when the gusts of wind come up and blow dust all over, you're like, well, what was the point of that? You know, what was the point? I'm having a bath and now you're blowing dust all over me. So anyway, I'll go into some more details about, you know, how I manage with no public facilities or anything like that. You can see I've got a box of shoes, 6 gallons of water. I haven't taken down my personal stuff yet. I've been keeping Reflectix on the windows out here because it's so exposed, and I don't want to, you know, inside the van can get really hot, and the longer I can keep my ice, the less ice I have to buy for my cooler. And yeah, I went for a nice mountain bike ride today. I went up in there, all in there. Look at this place, you guys. Look at this. This is Idaho. Like, this is only one small part of Idaho. It's freaking beautiful here. And so I rode for 2.5 hours way back in those hills, found all kinds of single track, not super technical or anything, but you have to make sure you stay on the trail, otherwise the cactus will poke your tires and end up with a flat. This is looking south, and of course there's the town of Salmon again. And I came from the north, way over there, and what a spectacular Highway 93. It's a beautiful, beautiful highway. The first part from Missoula is lots of 4-lane, but after that, it turns into 2-lane, and it is spectacular. So yeah, my cooler, I like to keep my pillows on it to help insulate it a little bit. And there's my bed. Keep my clothes all under there, and yeah, bunch of that, all my cycling gear. I've got a ton of tools down in there. That's where in these Grand Caravans, Dodge Grand Caravans, there's a stowaway area for the passenger seat, the first row of passenger seats, and in some of the other models, you stow the seat down away under there. But I take my seat right out, and then I've got that stowaway area for all of my tools and things. So I'm very prepared. I can change a tire. I can change someone else's tire. I have all the tools I need to fix my bicycle. I've got an axe, a saw, breaker bar, torque wrench, like tons of crescent wrenches. I've got a full socket set. I've got a full Allen key set. I'm a motorcycle girl. I never went anywhere without the right tools, and I still don't. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little update. I will be updating along the way on my trip. I do plan to be making some money along the way, and I'll share more about that with you in another video. So thank you for watching and listening to my update. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my journey. I expect to be away for another 4 or 5 weeks, and the more money I make, the longer I can stay away. And yeah, so keep posted, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.